The entire banking industry is engineered to farm you. They don't want you destitute because destitute people have no money to take. But they definitely don't want you secure. They want you in the sweet spot, anxious, living paycheck to paycheck, and constantly bleeding small fees. But there is a specific financial milestone that acts like a force field against this extraction system. Today, I'm going to break down why hitting $20,000 in liquid savings doesn't just protect you, it fundamentally breaks the bank's business model and puts you in control. Let's decode the game. First, let's talk about the reality of hovering near zero. When you have less than $20,000 banked, your brain is running a constant, exhausting background app called survival mode. You know the feeling. You're standing at the checkout line, praying the chip reader says, approved. You're driving to work, terrified that a weird engine noise means you can't pay rent. A broken tooth isn't just painful, it's a financial tragedy. You are walking a tightrope without a net, and one gust of wind, a layoff, a sick pet, sends you into a free fall. Statistics show that nearly 2/3 of the country is living in this state of chronic fragility. It's not just stressful, it's expensive. But there is an exit ramp. There is a specific number where the noise stops. That number is $20,000. Why this specific amount? Because for the average household, this represents about half a year of runway. It transforms catastrophes into mere transactions. Transmission blows out, you swipe your debit card and move on. Company downsizes you. You have 6 months to hunt for a better offer without desperation. The moment you hit this number, the low-frequency hum of panic in your head goes silent. You regain your bandwidth. Now, here is the fun part. When you build this fortress, you become the bank's worst nightmare, an unprofitable customer. Here are the 5 ways the system extracts wealth from the vulnerable and how $20,000 blocks every single one of them. Revenue Stream 1, the insufficient funds penalty. Last year, banks collected billions in overdraft and non-sufficient funds fees. This is literally a tax on being poor. You run out of money, so they charge you $35 for the privilege of having no money. It's predatory. I've seen people lose hundreds in a week just because of bad timing on auto pay. With $20,000, this revenue stream vanishes. You have a buffer. You never hit zero. The bank gets $0 from you in penalties. Revenue Stream 2, predatory convenience. When you are broke and need cash instantly, you are a shark's favorite meal. You turn to cash advances, payday loans with 400% APR, or title loans. You don't ask about the interest rate because you have no choice. But with a stacked savings account, you become your own bank. If you need quick cash, you lend it to yourself at 0% interest. You bypass the predatory lending market entirely. Revenue Stream 3, the revolver trap. Credit card companies classify users into 2 groups. Revolvers carry a balance and pay massive interest, roughly 24% on average right now. That is pure profit for the bank. Then there are the transactors. These people pay their bill in full every month, take the rewards points, and pay 0 interest. The industry term for these people used to be deadbeats because they generate no interest profit. With $20,000, you are a permanent deadbeat. You use their system for free, and they hate it. Revenue Stream 4, the poverty tax on checking. Have you checked your statement? If your balance drops below a certain tier, often $1,500, many big banks slap you with a $12 to $15 monthly maintenance fee. They are charging you rent for holding your own money. It's absurd. But once you park $20,000, you automatically qualify for premium fee waivers. You stop paying them to hold your cash. Revenue Stream 5, the Cortisol Tax. This one isn't a direct fee, but it's the most expensive. Stress makes you stupid. When your cortisol is high, you impulse buy comfort food or gadgets to feel better. You sign up for bad financing deals because you can't wait to save up. Financial stress makes you easy to manipulate. Having that $20,000 cushion lowers your cortisol. You stop emotional spending. You become a rational actor who buys things when they are on sale, not when you are desperate. Let's go deeper into the mental game. When you are broke, you have tunnel vision. You can only see 24 hours ahead. You can't plan for next year because you're trying to survive today. This prevents you from taking risks that build wealth. Crossing the $20,000 mark gives you peripheral vision. You start playing the long game. You stop thinking about how to pay the light bill and start thinking about investment returns and career moves. It shifts your operating system from defense to offense. Here is the most powerful application of this money: walk-away power. Imagine your boss is toxic. He screams, he demands unpaid overtime. If you have $500 in the bank, you have to sit there and take it. He owns you because you need that next check to eat. Now imagine the same scenario, but you have $20,000 sitting in a high-yield savings account. The dynamic flips. You can look him in the eye and say no. You can negotiate a raise, or you can quit on the spot. Money is condensed freedom. That $20,000 buys you the ability to say, I quit, without ruining your life. That leverage is priceless. I know $20,000 sounds like a mountain when you're standing at the bottom, but it's just math and time. Here is the protocol to get there. Phase 1, the audit. You need to find the leak. Track every cent for 30 days. You need to find the gap between what you earn and what you burn. If the gap is 0, you have an income problem and you need a side hustle immediately. Phase 2, the ghost transfer. Set up an auto transfer for payday. The money should move to a separate savings account before you even wake up. If you don't see it, you won't spend it. Start with $50 if you have to, but make it automatic. Phase 3, the priority bill. Stop treating savings as leftover money. It is a bill. It is more important than Netflix, more important than dining out. Pay your future self first. Phase 4, the windfall rule. Tax returns, birthday money, work bonuses. The amateur blows this on a vacation. The pro throws 100% of it into the fortress until they hit $20,000. Phase 5, the sacrifice. Pick one vice, streaming services, DoorDash, premium coffee, and kill it. Redirect that cash flow. Here is the math. If you can squeeze out $400 a month, you hit $20,000 in about 4 years. But Liam, 4 years is a long time. The 4 years will pass anyway. You can arrive there broke, or you can arrive there secure. And trust me, the first $5,000 is the hardest. After that, compound interest and habit take over, and the snowball creates itself. Listen, hitting $20,000 doesn't mean you're rich. It doesn't mean you retire on a yacht, but it means you are no longer a victim. Below $20,000, you are playing a rigged game where the house always wins. Above $20,000, you are the house. You stop paying the poor tax. You stop fearing the unexpected. You take back your dignity and your sleep. The banking system relies on you failing. Disappoint them. If you're ready to start building your fortress, smash that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next video.